All right, Team Shift here with.
Cameron Chin.
And what'd you play today, Cam?
Mermail Atlanteans.
All right, let's get into the deck profile.
Okay, so first we have 3 prints, sends one Atlantean to the grave, adds one to hand, and it triggers them. So first off we have Dragoons that search the Sea Serpent, Marksman pops face downs, Heavy Infantry pops face ups. I only ran 2 infantry, some people like 3, but I found 2 just being better. I always drew 2 or something in open hand whenever I had 3 of them in, I just didn't like it. And then we have the Diva. It gets summoned on Prince, or I normally summon a Prince or a Marksman to push for game when I want the OTK, or when I want to OTK the next turn. Prince just to get the combo going, and then Mulan for first turn plays. It wasn't that useful today, honestly. Yeah. Then we had, for the Mermails, we had 3 Megalo, 3 Tias, and a Gund and a Turge. So a lot of people like to play 2 Megalo, but I play 3 because I'm running 7 stars. Same with Tias. So Megalo is good because it's your beat stick. You send 2 to the grave, you get to trigger their effects, and then you summon him. Then you attack twice basically by tributing him. Great. Tias is good because you send 1, then you add 1. So it's great because it baits out the warning. You don't really need it because you're going to send the Dragoons, hopefully. So you can still add your Prince or Diva. So this baited out so many warnings today. They're forced to do it because I get pluses with it, too many pluses. Also great for 7 stars. Gund, discard, great with Twin Twisters too, and Turge because it's level 4. It recycles, but I never really used its effect once at all. Same with Pike. I originally had Pike because the effect, in my opinion, a little bit better for opening hands. But since it's level 4, it's great when you discard with Gundy. Then you can just summon it and then go for rank 4, easy. So that's it for the Mermails. We only have 8.
Cool.
Then for the last piece of the deck, we have the Kaijus. So 3 Gamma Seal, a Sticky Spider, and a Radion.
Nice.
It's really important that these were the 2 other ones I ran because they're level 7. So if I clogged, I had 7 stars still. And Gamma Seals, if I clogged, I had the Marays. And I ran this variant because the ABC structure that came out recently, the day before the regional, and I knew everyone was going to be running it. Then I played 2 Maxi because I want to go second, and yeah, and every other deck wants to go first. That's it for the monsters. For these
How many times did you go first today?
I started going first 0 times. Every single time I lost a dice roll almost always, and they always won first. Not one time, especially ABCs, because they have to go first.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was a great medical, in my opinion. This deck also has a great ABC matchup. Then we have the Instant Fusion. I only run 2. Some people run 3, but I only run 1 Nodin, so, because you can only run 1 Nodin, and in my opinion, this is good if you have Prince, but it's dead if you don't have Dragoons and Grave, honestly. It's great, but not great at the same time. A lot of times I clog with it, even with 2. I would clog with it still. It was crazy. It's a great card, but you really broke it in Mermail, but it just clogs. Double Twin Twisters. So satisfying opening this, knowing you're safe from the back row, especially against ABCs. You just push for game.
Would you consider running 3 in the main?
I was considering it, but I ultimately decided to put the 3rd one in the side and run an upstart instead. Just easier to side in and out against. I think it worked out a little better. The only 2 decks that need it were the Mad Spectre matchup and the ABCs. And 3, I don't need 3 against ABCs since I have so much other ABC hate. It's fine. Slumbers, I am running the Kaiju variant. It baits out the warnings. They're forced to tag out, and they are forced to they have to stop some way with Infinity or anything. If they don't, then I'll have my guy on the field, the Radiant or Sticky Spider, and they'll have the Gamma Seal, and I'll pop the Gamma Seal always. Or I'll 7 stars my guy, so I can draw 2. It's so great, honestly. And
that's insane. And
they also ruled in Toronto, if you have a Kaiju, if any of the Kaijus are on the field, and you do activate this, you can activate it. Because a lot of times if your opponent has a Kaiju or you have a Kaiju, you can't activate this. But they did rule that you could activate it, so that just helped a lot. So a lot of times I Kaiju them, and Kaiju their ABC, and then do this. It was great. MVPs of the deck, 2 Marays, 2 7 stars. Cannot tell you how many times these 2 cards won me the game. It's insane. Because you have the 3 Megalo for this, the 3 TS, the Sticky Spider, and the Radium. it was great because a lot of times if I summon TS, get the effect to add, and then I'd activate 7 stars because you can banish on the field and you don't really need the TS, it's kind of low. You get to draw 2, it's insane. Same with this. Honestly, I didn't run this at first because I was like, man, I need the waters. Waters are awesome. But if you run Prince and this, you do Prince, you go for your play, let's say you have no waters, you still end up having 2 waters in hand when you just summon Prince, even if you can't go off. And then you can just recycle all your extra waters you don't need. It's so good, honestly, because you use this after you go off, or if you brick with the Gamma Seals, just go off. That's why I ran these 2.
Yeah, that's super spicy.
Love it. Won me so many games.
Nice.
Also, you could just sometimes side out 1 or 2, depending on the matchup. Upstart, Patrick Coben, shoutouts. Great 39 card deck. Raigeki, go off, play it, win. I didn't even need it, honestly, half the time because I just popped so many times. Great. A 1-for-1 gets out the Prince. Then I can normal summon Diva for Chimbara and do more damage, and then Mikazuchi negates the spells, and then the double 800 for the Megalo. That's
Cool.
it for the main.
No traps?
No traps, only spells, monster. I didn't run the trap card because I knew I was gonna go second, most likely, so I didn't think it was worth it.
Gotcha.
So for the extra deck, we have Noden for instant, Tetsunoku for the Diva and Prince, Diva and Heavy Infantry, Diva and Marksman. Push for game. This is the best. 1 mini games. These are pretty good if you want to go for manipulate your grave for the Mulan, but it's good for first turn. I didn't go first that often, so these were not too useful. Same with this, Diva, and Dragoons is okay. Trish, pretty good. I summoned it once, still lost the game, and I never went to Leo either. The Shinker is good for manipulating graves. You have Diva in hand, in my opinion, and I did not have Diva in hand always. So if I want to push for game, I just went Chimbara after, and that was the only real one I went into. That's it for Synchros. Exceeds, Dweller, it's great. You go to instant, you get Norden, then you get Dragoons, gives you +5, and then negates graveyard effects of the Union Hangers. That was a big one today. Number 101, 1-to-1, so it was fine. Spider, my worst decision. I wanted to take this card out. I barely go into it ever, and it was dead, kind of. I made this once, Biscayos. It was good, I guess. You equip the spell and then negate stuff. Fine, I guess. Big Eye, never made it. Dante, never played against BA.
This is a Cherry Target, I assume?
Cherry Target, same with this for Cherry Target.
Cool.
This, so worth it. All in all, for the extra deck, I want to say I never really used it too often because I always went second, and this is for first turn setups in my opinion, so.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so for the side, we have 3 Torrents for Blue Eyes.
Now, I don't know if I've seen this card too much, but how many times did you side this in?
Played 2 Blue Eyes today. Won me both games. They just can't do anything unless they top deck the Raigeki. A lot of times I don't even know to side in the Raigeki. So it just wins if you have it before, because they're going to make you go second. Or they're going to make you go first if you play against them game 2 and just summon this and you're good. Or anti-spells. This card won me against Blue Eyes twice.
Nice.
It's great. Got the Cherries, Banish, all their ABCs. Also for BA, never played BA. Ghost Ogres is for the field spell for Mad Specters, or against Mermail, so I don't get OTK'd. I played 1 Mad Spectre, didn't draw it, so I sided in, I lost. Also for Mad Spectre, Twin Twister, get rid of the scales, get rid of the back row. 3 system downs. Great against ABC, perfect, fine, I love it. Wouldn't change it for anything. And then anti-spells, if I'm going first, I side these in like once or twice because I knew I was always going to have to go second.
Gotcha.
All in all, I think this deck did really good today.
Nice. Did you want to make any changes to this deck afterwards?
Maybe, depends on the meta. Well, Tree Toad's coming out next week, but if I didn't have Tree Toad, probably not, because it all comes down to the matchups I play, and against, like, so many, like, 50% of the games were ABCs. I don't think it really made a difference. I had always sided in these 6 against ABCs, and I would always take out the double slumber, 1 swords, and the sticky spiders, and that was really it. That was the 6 the sticky spiders, and an upstart. Those were the 6 I started out. And every single time I would open one of these or one of these or one of the kaijus. There's not any time I didn't open those. That's a lot of hate against the ABCs. Didn't work out all in all today. Only lost to them. Dropped a couple games to them. Total.
Wow, nice. All right. Are there any shout outs you want to give?
Shout out to Summit Ice, Team Shift, and that's about it.
All right. Well, this is Team Shift signing off. Peace.